Ellora, Maharashtra, Cave 16, Kailasa. A single temple carved from one volcanic basalt mountain, dedicated to Shiva. Begun under Rashtrakuta, King Krishna the Frurs in the late 8th century, continued by successors, Dravidian Shikara, bridges, galleries, and the Nandi Pavilion. Top-down excavation, hundreds of thousands of tons removed, debated but vast. One overcut and the monolith fails. Building reversed. This is the Kailasa Temple at Ellora. One monolith, not a quarry. It is subtraction only. Everything you see was removed, not assembled. The host rock is basalt. Density roughly 2.7 to 3.0 grams per cubic centimeter. Hard, abrasive, punishing on iron and early steel tools. Planning had to obey gravity, monsoon drainage, and debris pathways. Scaffolding options were limited on sheer faces. Sequence mattered. Start at the roofline, then cut bridges and galleries early to shield volumes below from collapse and water. They likely left sacrificial ribs of stone to carry load during excavation, released only after internal spans proved stable. Risk control was reversed mapping. Scribe marks, chalk lines, plumb bobs, water levels, and simple grids, attested practices in Indian stonework. Methods are debated. What is certain is monolithic continuity. No joints to forgive an error. Spoil had to exit constantly, down ramps into the courtyard, so cutting routes doubled as logistics. Drainage features appear early in the sequence, carved spouts and channels, to keep work surfaces alive through the monsoon. Then every strike served a plan already drawn in negative space. Hand, halt, before the critical chisel bite, cut. The catch: one wrong cut. One overcut severs a load path, pillar, lintel, or rock bridge, triggering courtyard collapse. Monolith means continuous load transfer, no joints to absorb error. At this scale, millimeters decide failure. Enter the blueprint. With no blocks, joints, or mortar, every load path stays continuous in living basalt. Tolerance was millimetric. Error was irreversible. Guild teams, roughers, refiners, and icon carvers worked under foremen, while scribes logged plumb, depths, and grids. Wear patterns reveal iron chisels, hammerstones, picks, and abrasive rub. Chronicles place the primary cut at roughly 18 years of synchronized labor. Finishing and polish likely continued longer. Spoil exited by sloped ramps and chutes. Ox carts staged beyond the courtyard. Inside, debris cycled through temporary shafts. Simple hoists and levered sleds are plausible yet unproven. Pillars left oversized, then tuned. Hammer sound tests, micro-corrections, and successive polish passes. Shivite forms are structural, not applique by design. Planning in reverse at monolithic scale. Voids, pillars, and bridges pre-solved before cutting. Subscribe for evidence-driven deep dives. Geometry, proportion, and iterative scribing, partly lost today. Explore conservation and sober scholarship.